Hey, it's Drybear. This week in World of Warcraft is a crucial one because there is a single piece of heroic raid gear available practically for free for all of your characters. So today let's talk about how you can maximize that and get the most of it. Of course, if you have any questions or comments for me, you'll find me live on twitch.tv/Drybear. Come say hi. So of course what I'm talking about is the Mythic dungeon rotation. So if you press Shift J for your dungeon journal, your adventure guide, you'll bring it up and you'll see that there is a quest available for you called bonus event dungeons. And for this one, all you have to do is do 4 Mythic 0 dungeons. And this counts for Mythic Plus as well. And you'll get a single piece of 402 gear. The reason I want to make this video today is if you haven't actually gotten your loot from your vault, I would recommend avoiding doing so. Get your free piece of loot on your characters or character, do your raid clear, and then pick the loot from your vault. The reason being is once you pick the loot from the vault, so when we get this quest available, it's super important to maximize the value you get from it from this week. So pick it up, do your 4 Mythic Zeros or your Mythic Pluses on those characters, get your 402 item level loot, do your raid, and then select the loot from your vault, because then you'll be able to get the best slot. What you don't want to have happen is you select a piece of loot, then you end up getting the same piece slot again from your drops that week. And of course, you can do this on every single one of your characters. It's an easy way to get a 402 piece item for your character. Now, on top of that, it is push week. And what we mean by push week is that it is a week with exceptionally easy affixes to overcome. This week is Sanguine, Volcanic, and Fortified. Fort weeks are usually the easiest ones to push because they don't have weird breakpoints in the boss fight where having too much HP on the boss fight makes it really difficult to overcome. There's a lot of hard bosses in Mythic Plus Season 1. So this is the week to push. Get your loot and then start pushing higher keys. Get your Keystone Master and push 16 and beyond for your special Primal Chaos. Get all that unlocked. This is the week to do it. In fact, if you have to kind of slow down on raid, this is a great week to push Mythic Plus, because when we start getting harder affixes and we start getting tyrannical, that's when things get much more difficult to push and get your KSM. Your KSM is probably the easiest to get this week. And probably won't be this easy again for another 4 or 5 weeks overall. The only real challenge is just going to be moving the mobs around for Sanguine. There's some mobs in some of the dungeons that plant their feet and they don't move very often, like Proto-Drakes. You'll want to make sure you kill them first and then move the mobs that are casters and stuff out of the Sanguine. But for the most part, Sanguine is exceptionally easy to deal with. If you have Ring of Peace, Typhoon, any kind of knockback, you can keep them out of it. If you have a tank that's rather mobile, you can pull them around and just be really smart about how you target the mobs so you don't kill a bunch of small mobs around a mob that doesn't move much, like a Proto-Drake, so they stand in the Sanguine and get healed. Other than that, Volcanic's super easy to deal with. Just don't get hit by it. Forehead, and you're good to go. So good luck in your loot. Make sure you make the most of this week. It's a very important week for dungeons. If you enjoyed yourself today, leave a like down below. You can support me and my work on Patreon and view Patreon exclusive content. Link in the description. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.